Okay, any other doubt? Anyone is facing any issues? Errors, issues?
Sir, while connecting the client to UI, I'm getting that the domain is unable to connect, sir. I don't know why it is problem.
Okay, okay.
After 3 times, I got it to connect, sir.
So this is the first time you are connecting?
Yes, sir. Yesterday night only I was installing, sir, but problem is occurring. But now I resolved that. I don't know why it is.
That sometimes will
When
happen.
I
See
getting
here.
the port number is 6008, and then I required to give 6005. It is okay.
Yeah, 6005 is the default port number. See, yesterday you have installed server and today morning you are try to start this Informatica service first.
Okay, sir.
See, whenever you are starting Informatica, right?
Yes,
the
sir.
server should be up and running. Then only it will connect to the front end page, the admin console. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So the admin, this Informatica service is up and running always. See, while you are starting, you wait for 10 minutes. Then after that you try it.
Okay, sir.
So always you start the Informatica service, wait for 10 minutes and then try. So that's what you can go for the, you have to go in this way only. Okay. As I told, in real time, the Informatica server is up and running. Okay, 24/7. But here, whenever we are shut down our machine, it will get switched off. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's the reason you are not able to connect. Okay. Okay, we have different types of load. We have seen table to table load. I hope everyone is clear. We will go a little bit slow also, no issues. But the thing is, at the end of our training, you have to be very comfortable and so you have to complete all the tasks. Okay. Types of load. So we have mainly 3 types of load. The one is table to table load. Okay. Table to table load. So we will take the data from a table. We'll take the data from a table. This is source table. Source might be anything. So source might be anything like your Oracle, SQL Server, DB2 or anything. And target is a table. Again, target is a table. Target also anything like Oracle, SQL Server or anything. So this is a table to table load. We are bringing our Informatica here and we are loading it, right? So yesterday we have seen. So this is like table to table load. Table means any relational table, not only Oracle table, any relational table. Okay, table to table. So now we will see the data from data is available in flat file. Okay, file to table. So flat file means CSV file, TXT file, all this. See, to denote the file, I am just making this particular shape. Okay, just to denote this is the file. So file we have and then table we have here. Okay, so table here we have. So file to table. So we will extract the data from a file. So here Informatica comes and then we will load it into a table. So this is file. So what type of file? It is a CSV file or TXT file or JSON file or XML file or any file. So file to table. So we will load it. And then the third one is table to file. Okay, we have the data in the table. We have the data in the table. And then we will load it into a file. Okay, load it into a file. So here we have the file. So third one is table to file. So we have all the 3 we will see. So this is, you should be very clear. Then only if you are going for any real-time project, there you can able to complete all the different types of load. Okay, so we can take the data from a table. Here ETL process will come. Then we will load it into a file. So why we are doing into a file, right? If I want to send the data to different teams, okay, different teams. FF means flat file. So different teams. I want to send this file to something like third-party vendor. Then I can go for a file. Okay. Then fourth one, file to file. File to file is nothing but, so you may ask question, why you want to take the data from a file? Again, you want to convert that into a file. See, sometimes what will happen, we may get the data from a file from third party. You have to process the file and send it to somebody else. Okay, we will append our data also. We will send it to somebody else. Okay, so this one you can able to do it. So no need to do it again. So source, we have to take the file. We are doing Informatica here, ETL process, then sending into a file. So in between, lot of transformation logic we are applying. We are joining with the different files and then we are loading. So this is what 4 different types of load. So this one, when we are completing these 2, we will come to know this file to file. Okay. I hope everyone is clear about table to table. Still, if you have any doubt, please ask me. So I will explain it. Okay. It's very simple only. So now I will connect to the designer. So first of all, we have to create the file. So in real time, the source team will place the file for us. Say for an example, you need to get the data from third-party vendor. You are one bank, ABC Bank. You need to access the other bank details, right? You need to get the data from other banks. So how will you get?
Through a flat file, Chandra.
Yeah, through flat file, right? So that flat file might be any different format. So we need to get the flat file from there and then we need to access it. Okay. We need to process that. So normally the flat file will be sent from the third party vendor, the other teams. But here we will create the file. Here we will create the file. That flat file we should create. And the file how to create. So you go to SQL developer. You should have installed this SQL developer. We will create one file here. So how to create it? We'll go for here. And you can click on HR. So here, so whatever the file you want to have, say for an example, here I will be creating employees data as the file. You can control enter. We'll get the data, right click and click on export data. So what we are doing, whatever the data is available here, we are exporting manually and creating a file. Okay, click on export. This particular wizard will be opened. Here the format, you can choose the format. I'm choosing CSV file. Remember, Informatica cannot read directly data from Excel file. Okay, remember this. Informatica cannot able to read the data from Excel file. Okay. Either it is a CSV file, TXT file, JSON file. Okay, so this XML file, this file only Informatica can able to read. If your customer is sending the data in the Excel file, you have to load the data into a convert that Excel file into a CSV file, and then we have to do it. Okay, convert that file. So how to convert? So that you have to go for some Unix scripting. You have to make that scripting. I will explain that scripting and all later point of time. Okay. See where we have to keep the file, right? See, file should be placed always in the shared folder. Okay, where the shared folder will be available. It's a common folder. So you can go here. You can go to the C drive. You can go to the C drive. C drive, you can find one folder called Informatica. Double click 10.2.0. Okay, Informatica 10.2.0 server. If you want to open the admin console, you will be having the admin console. So this is admin console. I think somebody asked you are not able to view the version control, right? Okay, I will tell you at the end of our session. I will tell you. Okay. See, I will open this admin console. If you click on the admin console will be opened. This is what you'll be getting. Go to advanced. Click on proceed to desktop. and the username. So you can make administrator. Okay, whatever the username and password you have given, the same username and password you have to give. While installing, you will be giving the same username and password. If you forget this username and password, that's all. Or if you are giving the different username and password, but here if you are clicking on this one, it will not correct. Okay, it will not connect. See here, I have connected. It will open. We'll wait for some time. I will show you where to give that options. Okay. Then here, go to server infra shared. So this is the root directory of Informatica. Even if you are going for your real-time project, right? So there you will be seeing this folder. Okay, seeing this folder, but it will not have C drive. It will be some other drive. Okay, some other place will be there. But this is the path you'll be seeing. Definitely, this is the path you'll be seeing. Okay, Informatica or 10.2.0. From here you'll be seeing, or from server you'll be seeing. Inside that, you'll be having all the different folders. Like a source file, you need to keep in this folder. Target files will be created here. Okay, lookup files you have to keep here. Parameter files and all this. Say for an example, I want to place the source file. Go to this src files. So this is the source file directory. Okay, this is the source file directory. I will ping you this path. Please make a note of it. Okay. And also one more request, please don't watch from the mobile. Okay. Or if you are watching from mobile, have on notepad, and whatever we are discussing here, please make a note of it, everything. So why? Because you might be missing it. Okay. Okay, here you can see this is the share folder. This share folder, we will call it as $PM source file directory. Okay, what is this file path? $PM src file directory. That is nothing but your this file. Okay, $PM source file directory. So what is this? See, always in the Informatica level, we will give this path only, $PM source file directory. Informatica will understand whenever we are giving the $PM source file directory, right? This is a parameterized one. Informatica can able to understand this is nothing but equal to this one. Where we have given this one. So in the admin console, if you look at the admin console, okay, if you look at the admin console, you'll be seeing the service and under nodes. Go to the services and nodes. There are two different services I have explained. One is repository services. Other one is integration services, right? See, both services is up and running. Should be up and running. Okay, make sure that both services are up and running. Look at here. So this is the services, and in order to enable the version control, look at here. In my system, version control is true. In your system, version control might be false. Okay, that's the reason. So go to edit repository. This is for enabling the version control. If it is in normal mode, you cannot enable the version control. Okay. If it is in normal mode, you cannot enable it to version control. You have to change it to exclusive mode. Click on OK. Once if you are changing into exclusive mode, this will be enabled. You have to enable it and then OK, start it. So once you have saved it, again you have to change this mode to normal mode. So why? Because in normal mode only integration service will run. So that's why to enabling the version control, we will change this into a exclusive mode. Then we have to enable version control. I will explain what is this version control and all. Okay, later point of time. But this is what we have to enable. Okay, now if you look at your integration service, if you click on integration service, there is a process here. Go to this. If you have some time, don't change anything. So you look at what the process, what is the node, so how the connections are given, everything you can able to see here. See, if you look at here in the process, you can able to see $PM source file directory, right? See code page, $PM source file directory. All this you can able to see here, right? So what is this? I have explained So this is the integration service side. In the process, you can able to see here. See root directory. Root directory is nothing but, okay, 1 minute. I will, at the end of the session, I will share it to you so that you can make use of this. Okay. Root directory. See here, if you look at here, root directory, $PM root directory. Wherever in Informatica, wherever we are mentioning $PM root directory, this root directory is nothing but this is one. Informatica 10.2.0 server infra shared all this. See inside this, you will be having this directory, session log directory, right? See, look at here, session log directory, SRC files. Where is that SRC files? Source file directory, right? $PM source file directory. It is nothing but root directory and SRC files. Okay, clear on this? So this is what you'll be having it. The file directory, okay? Any doubts? See, whenever you are seeing any root directory and all, so this is nothing but this is what you'll be seeing the file directory and all. Clear on this? Any doubts?
No, Chandra.
You should be seeing that this is what you'll be seeing, and this is what you are able to see. Clear on this?
Yes, Chandra.
Okay, so now I think we should be able to connect our server. Just a minute, sorry. I will share one all this screenshot and everything to you so that you can make use of this everything. Okay. Just a minute. The notes I have already sent yesterday. I hope everyone should have received the notes. Anybody not received it? The notes?
Sir, from today I'm only joining. So can you please send me today?
May I know who is this?
This is Abhyuday, sir. We chatted on WhatsApp.
Oh,
Previously I joined.
okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
The previous you joined and then you could not able to continue, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, okay. I will send it. See, the notes and all, whatever we have already, I shared it to you, right? The previous one, the same notes only. But
And the
anyhow,
notes,
I will.
notes means you are talking about videos or any manual notes?
Video only, video notes. Whatever I have
Okay.
already shared, that notes only. There is no new notes and all.
Okay.
I will
Sir.
add you
Okay.
in the
WhatsApp
distribution group, and then you will
Okay.
get all the notes here after. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Okay, so this is the root directory and all. Whenever in Informatica level, I will show you here. Okay, whenever in Informatica level, if you are seeing anything like root directory, source file directory, SRC for bad file directory, this is the catch file directory, target file directory is nothing but root directory and TGT files. In real time, we will be having TGT file slash some other folder here for particular project. Okay, session logs, say SRC files. So we will not keep all the files here. We may have one more folder here. We will create, and then this folder we will keep it here. Okay, that's what in real time we will be having it. So if you open this, you can able to see the directory here. If you go to the the one I will show you wherever you are finding dollar symbol, that's a parameterized one. Runtime, it will be passed. If you go here, wherever you are seeing that dollar PM and everything, see here, dollar PM bad file directory. See what is this directory? How the Informatica will know this? So by using this only, bad file directory, it will go to this and it understand that, okay, this is a root directory / bad files. What is root directory? Root directory is nothing but C drive Informatica, this one, right? So this is what Informatica will understand that path. Clear on this? On the admin console, we'll have the connections. See, we'll have the connections. So that I will explain later. Okay, these connections are parameterized. So this is the connection ID and the connections, how it will be, all the connection will be enabled, all this, the permissions. So everything that I will explain. Here we will be having the connections, right? So whatever we want to create a new connections, we can create a new connections here. So that I will explain how to create a connection, okay? This is repository level connections for the parameterized one. For the parameterized one, we'll go for the connection, okay? Okay, so now we will go to here. We'll go, you have some questions right here. So what are the questions? Reba, I think you have some questions here.
Yeah, can you go over all the properties tab, like whenever we will be using
This property?
Yeah.
Don't worry
So
now, don't worry
how
now.
we will
So
be
I will
making-
explain after some time, okay? So these
Yeah.
properties I will explain. We have separate session on session level properties and workflow level properties. Okay, if I'm going to explain now, you cannot understand fully. So all the terminologies you cannot able to understand. Say I will go this properties later. So whatever needed, I will go with that. But later point of time only I will go with. Okay, this property, whatever here we have. So all the properties will go by one. Don't worry. That's why I'm telling, don't focus on the end result now. So we will go with basic and then one by one we'll get it. Okay, all the terminologies and everything.
Okay.
See, interview perspective, project level perspective, all this we will have it at end of our session. Okay, we'll have separate sessions on lookup, cache, performance tuning, all the session level properties, workflow level properties and everything. Okay, I will explain later. So whatever needed, I will explain now. The needed is this one, fail parent, if this task fail and all, we will give normally, that we will give. Okay, so first of all, we'll export the data. So where to keep? We have to keep the file in SRC files. So what we will do, the SRC files, we will make all the files into this folder. Okay, so I have, there is no file in this SRC files. I will save the file here. So file name, I will give it like this, source flat file underscore employees.csv. That I will give it. Click on OK. See the file path I have given, Informatica 10.2.0 server infoshat SRC file. I have the path I have pinged you. Please make a note of it. Go to next, finish. So you have, so one CSV file has been created now. Okay, so you can click on and open it. So you can open with Notepad++ also or Notepad also. You can see all the data. We have all the data in the file. So if you do not want this double quotes, you can remove it. Some customer will give you the data with the double quotes. Some customer will not give you the data with double quotes. If you do not want, you can remove it. And also you can go for, some customer will give you the header. Some customer will give the data file without header. So based on that, we have to decide. See, one time they are sending like a header, one time they are sending like without header. That is not the correct one. See, always either you have to go with header or you should not go with header. That's all. See, they are telling that the first line is header. The next time they are not placing the file without the with header, then one record will get skipped out. Okay, that's their mistake. So we will have to communicate with them correctly. So the design, we have to communicate with them. This is what the design. So there is no changes after that. There should not be any change. Okay. This is the file. Now we will go to Informatica. So first of all, what is the one we have to do? Very first, we have to take. So I will share this document to you. I think I have already yesterday shared to you. Informatica, sorry. This one. You go here, you can able to see the steps, right? See, first one, source definition. Source definition, we can go with Informatica client component. So first is source definition, right? We will go to the source. So which is the option you have to select? We have to select
Import from database.
Are you sure? Import from database.
Or file. Yeah.
This is source is a file. So we have to
Yeah.
choose import from file. Okay. So import from file, go to that file path, info shared, src files. Here you cannot able to see the file. Why? Because it's file type we have mentioned like .dat file, but there it is file as .csv file. You can choose from here all file types. Okay. So this is the file type. See, file name is case sensitive. Please make sure that file names are correct. You can go to this OK. You can see this file name is delimited file. See, there is a two different files. One is delimited file, other one is fixed width file. So what is a delimited file, right? Delimited means, so file name is like you'll be having delimiter, comma separated or some other depth separator will be there. But fixed width file, so you'll be having the fixed width file, right? That means you will not have the comma, you'll be having fixed width. So how it will be? So like this file will be there. See, you will be having some employee ID. You assume that employee underscore ID. So this should be how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 3 characters. You have to give 3 characters only. Okay, 3 characters, comma. Or, okay, so just simply 3 characters only. This is fixed with the file. Then first name. First name is 10 character. I'm giving Arun. So only 4 characters, right? Remaining 6 characters you have to give space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Totally 10 characters. Then you have to give the last name. Okay, I'm giving just last name. This is also 10 characters or 20 characters, whatever it may be. So remaining 5 characters you have to give space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you have to give mobile number. Something like that, okay? 10 digit. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Then we have to go with next line. Next line is the same way we have to follow. See, this is one. So after that, you cannot able to give. Okay. This is first name. This is last name. Then after that, you have to use. This is the way you have to use. Okay. This is called fixed width file. Clear on this? So each field, what we are defining it, 3 characters, the next 10 characters, next 10 characters, next 10 characters, then Informatica will expect the new line characters. Okay. Here some new line characters will be there. Based on that, it will go to the next line. So this is what we will be having it. Okay, this is called a fixed width file. The fixed width file I will give you as exercise. You try to complete. If you are facing any issues, please let me know. I will help you out. So now I will go with the delimited file. First one. Start import at row number 1. See, if the row number 1 is header, means you have to give import field name from first line. So you have to give, then it will go for the row number 2. If the first line is header, you have to give this option. If the first line is not a header, you have to remove this option. Okay. Go to next. So simply we will define this two only, either delimited file or this file. Go to next. Here, what is the delimiter? So normally we will have a comma separated value file. Sometimes we may have some other delimiters. Why some other delimiters, right? See, sometimes the data also will have comma, some address field. Data itself, comma will be there, right? Number 2, comma, then something. So to avoid that confusion, we'll go for some other delimiter. Okay. Others you can go for, you can mention some other delimiter like tilde symbol, and you can go for multiple delimiters also, something like multiple delimiters. So now we are not going with, we make comma delimiter, and this option I will tell you after some time. Okay. Then go to next. Here you can find, so each and every field we have to make sure that it's correctly defined data type and data length. Okay. First you go to the employee ID. You can check it's a number data type. Yes, it's a number. And what is the length? 3 characters. Okay, it's correct only. Then go to next one, first name. So here also you can go. First name is text, it's 11 characters. If you want to go for more than 11, then you can go for more than 11. So what will happen, I will explain. See, as of now, we are giving 11. After some time, the data is coming with 11, more than 11 characters. It will get truncated. It will not fail. It will get truncated. Your data will get truncated and loaded. I will show you that. So this is text. Then we are going for last name. This is also text. Each and every field we have to check it. So email column, it's also text only. Then next one, phone number. Phone number is, it is mentioned like numeric. It is not numeric. It should be a text only. See why it is text, right? So you may think that, okay, it's numbers only. Why you are making this as a numeric? Sorry, text. We have the 2 dot symbol here. 2 dots. 2 dot is there. It's a text only. Then go to date and time. See, please make sure that this is what we will do a lot of mistake here. Whenever we are defining the date column in the source as a file, we have to define the format. So check the format. What is the format this is? It's a dd-mon-yy. The source team, they are sending the file with this format. dd-mon-yy. If they are making that file in this format, always they should make the file in this format only. They should not change it to different format. This one, okay. dd-mon-yy. Make a note of it. We have to give this format in one place. I will tell you where to place. Then go to the job ID. See, this one we have to choose date and time. Then job ID, it's a text. Then salary, it's a numeric. Then this is commission percentage. Here also you can choose. If you forget to give, then it will fail. Okay. Saying that data type is not correct. See numeric. Then you can go for numeric only. See all the data type we have given. Click on finish. Then double click on the flat file. Go to properties. The properties date and time format. Here we have to give the date and time format. So what is the format we have seen? dd-mon-yy format. dd-mon-yy format. This format we have to give. Click on OK. Then apply. That's all. We have defined the flat file data type. In future, the data length or something is different. We have to change it here. See, remember, so we have defined our source. We can load the same data into a file. Sorry, this table. So we are making file to table, right? So this file we have made it now. This table, we will take this table itself, t underscore employees itself, the same structure, right? We'll take that table itself. So we have already imported this table. No need to import it again. The flat file, you can see here, the flat file is available. Okay, this one, these two. Then no need to bring again. Go to mapping. Go to mapping. Create a mapping. M underscore source underscore flat file underscore employees. Okay. Just to give the mapping name as valid name. Okay. By seeing the mapping name itself, you should be able to understand what is this mapping deals about. Okay. Click on OK here. Then If you look at here, drag and drop your source into a mapping. If you drag and drop here, see how in the mapping, you cannot able to change any data type or any data length. It will be disabled. See, source definition, we can do it only on the source analyzer. Here only it will be enabled. In mapping, source definition will be disabled one. Clear? Take a note of it. And this is what our source qualifier. This is what our source qualifier. We have taken this. This is simply like number, string, and everything, right? See, whatever the source data type, it converts this into a Informatica data type. Okay. Drag and drop this column to next level. You can have this, and then you can have it. You can connect it. Control yes. It's a valid. Go to workflow. Create WF underscore source underscore flat file underscore employees. Okay, source is employees flat file. So once we have created the workflow, we have to choose the session. Click here, choose the session here, then link it, double click on it, go to mapping. Source is file reader. Source is file reader. Source is always a reader. If it is file, then you will not have connection. Only database will have a connection. If it is a file, you will not have a connection. Instead of connection, you'll be having a path. You can go a little bit down and then you can see the source file directory. What is this directory? Is it correct? Yes, it is correct. $PM source file directory only we kept the file. What is the file name? So make sure that this is the file name. The file extension also should be there. Okay. In this file also, we have to have the extension correctly. Here also we should have the extension correctly. See, if the extension is not there, then it will fail. Informatica 10.2.0 server, InfoShad, SRC files. So here, if you go here, properties, you can see this extension. What is the file extension? You should have something like .csv file. Where is that? CSV, somewhere it should be showing, right? Okay, I think I have opened wrongly. So now you can able to see here CSV, right? See, this is what the CSV file format. Okay. So this is what you'll be having. And then if you are going to run target, so target also should be you should make sure that it's correct. You can go for this TGT and I'm doing the truncate and load. Truncate and load, apply, okay, save this. So what I will do now, I will change this into some different name.
Chandra, I just have a question. So you told that the connections will be there only for database. It will not be there for anything else, right?
Yeah, correct.
Can you go to the But now why for target you chose the connection there, Chandra?
You tell me why I have chosen. So why I have chosen connection for target? By seeing this, you can relate.
Yeah, it's a table, Chandra.
Yeah. So for the table, you should choose the connection, right? But the file only, you should not choose the connection. It will be a path. The source is a path. This is the Informatica, right?
Yes,
so this is your ETL tool.
Transformation will happen there. Yes.
We are not doing any transformation as of now. This is Informatica. This is your source. This is your target, right? To Informatica, we have to tell, okay, in this path, we have the file, correct?
Yeah.
This is the file reader.
Yes.
But target is a file or a table?
It's a table.
Table. We have to give the connection only, right?
Okay, so it is loading to the database. Okay.
That's why I'm asking you to complete that exercise on the day one itself. See, yesterday you should have completed, right? So you will not ask this question. So why? Because you will be clear about your source and target connections. Okay, here we are not changing anything about target connection. We are changing only on the source connection. Why? Because source is different now. Target is same only. Target is database only. That is why we haven't provided any here file reader. It's a relational writer. You remember yesterday I have explained?
Yes, relational database, yes.
Relational writer. Okay, target is always a writer. It's a relational one. So that is why we are giving a connection. If it is a target is a file, say for an example, next scenario, target is a file, then you'll be having a path for the target. Clear?
Yeah, got it, Chandra.
So we have to inform Informatica that, okay, what is source, what is target? Source connection and target connection. So if the source is file, path we have to provide. If the target is file, we have to provide the path. So it will automatically change. So Informatica will show you here. Informatica will make this as blank one, like this. If it is a file, okay. So here, if you how you are saying that none, right? The connection should not be there. So only file path should be there. We have a lot of options. We will see one by one. See, it is a file to table load. That's why connection here, sorry, path here and connections here. Okay. So all of you got it. What is this?
Yes,
Okay.
Chandra.
Shall I execute now? I will execute now. I will go to the target table. I am not going to the source table now. Source we are from the table we are not taking. From the file only we are taking. See, you have data in the file. I am asking you to load this data into a database. Which tool you will use? Many tool you can use it. Any tools. So one of the tool is Informatica. Okay. One of the tool is Informatica. See here, what I will do. This particular table, I will truncate it. Truncate table name. So what truncate means? Truncate means it will erase all the data. Is it possible to revert back the truncate? No, we cannot revert back. It's a DDL command. Once it is truncated, that's all. You cannot roll back. If it is delete, we can roll back. So that thing only I asked you to watch the video. Okay, if you see here, there is nothing, no data is available. I'm going to start the Informatica flow, start workflow. It will read the data from this file and load the data into a table. Clear on this? See, 107 record read from the file here. Source is flat file and then target is a table. There is no rejected records. Throughput is number of record per second. And if anything error happened, you have to go here, right click, get session log, open the session log and then check whether the session log you can able to see, press E. E means it will go and stop it on the error. So it will show you, but here there is no error. Okay, leave it. And also you have to make sure that always you are giving this property. Config object, stop on error should be 1. So what is the meaning of stop on errors? If one error, it will stop the execution. Okay, go to config object, always for all the sessions, you provide this option, stop on error equal to 1. That means if any one error, it will stop the execution. Go to general, fail parent if this task fails. Apply, okay, and save. This is what? Valid workflow. It's a valid. Okay. Now we will check it, whether it has the data or not. So we have executed, right? It has loaded the data. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the data in the file. Double click. We will check it whether it is getting loaded or not. So this data, what I will do, I will change it. More than 11 characters. Okay, more than 11 characters, I have changed it. But in the first name column, how many characters we have given? Only 11 characters. You remember? In the first name column, we have given only 11 characters. But here I'm giving, sorry, I have closed it. Here I have given more than 11 characters. So what will happen? So that we will see now. So we'll close the file. Now I'll execute the same workflow. Whether it will load the data. See, in the file, we have changed the data. In the file, we have changed the data. Informatica, we are not going to change anything. Informatica, we are not going to change anything. So always the source team will change the file every day. They will put new data. So our Informatica is same only. It will always read the data from the file. It will load it into the table every day. Okay. Your HR is placing their employee details. So that we will read it and load it into the table. So now, if you go and check here, we will execute the flow. We are not doing any changes on the Informatica level. Only we are changing on the file level. So 107 record has been loaded. If you go and check here, it will truncate the data. See here, it is not loaded fully. Why? Why? Because 11 characters only we have defined. You can copy it and paste it here. How many characters are there? You can define. See here, 1, 2, 3. Not going correctly. See here, 1. So this is 1 character, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Only 11 characters. So what about remaining? Remaining characters truncating. Why? Because we haven't provided that the characters. Okay, that's why. So what we will do, we have to increase the number of length, right? For the first name. So what can we do it here? Can we do it here? How can I increase them? Where to increase? In the source analyzer. Go to source analyzer. First name, you can change it to 30 characters. Okay, if you're changing here, will it solve the issue? No. So if you look at the mapping, you can see here only it has been changed. But here still it is showing like 11. The target is showing like 20. So target is 20 is okay. But here we have to change. If you are changing here, so all the pipeline we have to change. Double click here. Instead of 11 characters, you have to give 30 characters. Okay, you can ask me that question. Here it is, both of them are showing like 30 characters. Why it is 20 characters? Is that any issue? Yes, if it is more than 20 characters coming, then target will get truncated. In target, okay? Source, it will read all the characters up to 30. While going to the target, it will get truncated. So we are saving it. So all the changes we made it, we saved it. See here, once created the session, we have modified on the mapping, right? We have modified something on the mapping. So what do you need to do? We have to right click on the session. We have to right click on the session. Refresh mapping. Refresh mapping. It should be refreshed. See, look at here, it should be refreshed here. One arrow mark will be there. It shows that mapping has been refreshed. That means whatever the changes we have applied here, that has been reflected here. Save it. It should be valid. Now you can run it. Start workflow. It will run. If you go and check now, we have already truncated and loaded, right? So it will truncate and load the data now correctly. Clear? Up to 20 characters we can give now. See, always we will do mistake on the date column and this commission percentage or the phone number column. Make sure that phone number column should be on string column. Okay. Clear on this? How to read the data from a file?
Yes, Chandra.
Yes, Chandra, it's clear. I have one doubt here. We are truncating the limit and we are loading as part of in Oracle comfortability, right? So I don't want to load the data if the limit is exceeds. So what you will do here?
Okay. Say for example, if the limit is exceeds, something like you'll be having, if you go here, see Informatica, if the limit is exceed, it will not fail automatically. You will not have any error. You look at here, there is no error.
Correct.
See, what is the limit, you know, right? What is the limit, you know? So here you have the limit is 30 characters or 20 characters, right?
Correct.
So here you will place one expression transformation.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here you will place one expression transformation. While taking the expression transformation, you remind me, we will do the same exercise, okay? Same thing. See, we'll
Sure.
place one expression transformation here. Okay, we have one logic called abort logic. Okay, abort. See here, in the expression, we'll have one logic called abort. Okay, so that I will show you. See, if length of that particular column is more than 20 characters, abort this particular session. Clear?
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what we
clear.
have to give. It will fail automatically.
Okay.
If you want me to do now, I can do it, but you cannot able to understand what is this expression and all. But
Yeah,
I will show you for the explanation. I will show you. For an example, if it is coming more than 11 characters, it should fail. Okay, assume that. I'll go here. We will put one abort logic here. Okay. So here it is abort logic. We'll make this column as first name, right? See, I will make first name. So this is related to your expression transformation, but I will explain this. What is this output port, input port and all. But listen here, okay? Just I will make how many characters? Only 11 characters, right?
Yeah, right.
11 characters, okay? If you can write the logic here, if IIF. So here if logic is IIF, that is also I will explain later. If length of len, see what is the function for length? You'll be having the length.
Okay.
So if length of first name greater than 11, then abort. We call the abort logic, okay? Abort, saying that the length of the first name column more than 11 characters. See, this is what we have to learn, okay? Normally, this is real-time scenario only. Whatever you are asked, that's real-time scenario only. We will go for abort logic, okay? So abort, otherwise, comma, first name itself. Okay, first name itself.
Okay.
It should go. So this is if logic, if condition. So this is nothing but, see, if is nothing but if IIF, if condition, comma, condition is true, comma, condition is false. If the condition is true, what I need to do? If you put comma, then if the condition is false, what I need to do? Clear? This is what I have explained here. So click on OK, apply, OK. What I will do, first name is coming like input. I will take first name from here. If it is more than 11 characters, it will fail automatically. See, I have, since you have asked, I'm doing it right now. So right click and execute. It has been failed, saying that whatever we have typed over there, it's coming like the length of the first name more than 11 characters. It's failing in that message, right? Got it now?
Yeah, correct.
Read the data from source. 107 record, read the data from source. But while writing, we are facing the issue. See, how to analyze the logic, the log, right? So this is what you have to analyze the log. See, first of all, if your Informatica is failing, don't say like it's failed. Okay, don't say it's failed. You have to analyze it as a developer's perspective or tester perspective. Where it is failed, right click on the session, go to run properties. Please make sure that don't simply that I have executed the flow, it got failed. That is layman's perspective. As a developer's perspective, you need to analyze where is the failure, whether it is reading the data. The source, whether it is reading the data. If source itself 0, then what could be the issue? Source itself, we are facing some issue. Okay. If it is facing some issue on the transformation, then there is an issue on the Informatica level. While writing, writer thread error, WRT or writer thread, it will show you. Then writer side, you will be having the issue. Clear on this?
Yeah, it's clear, Chandra. Sure.
This is for all of you. Whenever the Informatica is failing, see how many mapping you are doing. So how many failure you are fixing it. So that is a level of knowledge you will be getting it. Before completing our training program, so try to complete at least minimum 100 mapping. Okay, 100 mapping minimum. You can go for maximum n number of mapping. Okay, minimum 100 mapping. You make sure that you are completing 100 mapping, 100 different scenarios. Then you will be able to get it all the different issues, different fixes. That is what you can say. I'm a Informatica developer having 4 plus 5 plus years of experience. Okay, your troubleshoot will give you the experience. So the concept you can learn it from the net. Okay, but the troubleshoot you have to check. Okay, so anything else? See, we will stop here. Just complete this table to table, file to table by today. Is it possible? See, table to table, at least you do 5. File to file, at least 5. Take 5 files, different files, 5 mapping you do. At least you should complete 10 mappings. You send this screenshot in the chat, in our group chat. This screenshot, it should be having 10 mappings by today. See, I will make you to practice. Don't take it like a negative way that I'm just following it up. I want to make you to practice. Okay, that's why I'm asking you. By today end of the day, you should be completing 10 different mappings. 5 is for table to table, 5 is for flat file to table. So I will go a little bit slow on the initial days, no issues. The thing is, you should be come along with me. That's what. Okay. Shall we stop it here? See, tomorrow we will take it the table to file. See, we have a lot of concepts are there here still in file to table, table to file and all. I will explain one by one. Okay. See, before coming for tomorrow's session, we have to complete at least 10 mappings. So you should send me the screenshot. Even if you are not able to complete the installation or anything, you have to complete it by today. You have to send it. That's what the expectation I'm setting up. Please,
Chandra, without installation, how possible, Chandra, to complete this?
I'm not sure you are able to get it or not. I told complete the installation and do it.
Okay.
Without installation, you cannot do it. So installation, you have to do it. That's what by today, do it installation and complete it. See, if you are not completing, it's not, I'm not going to bother about it. It's up to you. While taking expression, if you are asking table to table load, so that time I could not able to help you. So you have to come along with me, then only that expression will be understandable for you, what I am teaching. Okay. So spend at least minimum 1 to 2 hours in the initial days. After that, you can complete only the exercise.
Sure, Chandra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all. So if you are completing it, so wait for one more day. I will give you a lot of exercises to you. Okay. So I will give you enough exercises. You will get a lot of things. Yeah. It will be very interesting. Okay. A lot of exercises you are completing. You are fixing a lot of issues. It will be very interesting. Okay. Yeah. Thank you all. We will meet tomorrow.
Thanks, Chandra. Thank you.
Thank you.